Crimson_Ricky is first to the stream.
Okay, I think we are just about ready to go. How's everyone doing today? Crimson, I see you are first, and I shall indeed hydrate. How's everyone doing today? Oh no, the audio stutter. Was it always stuttering? Or was it just that one moment? Phone's going, laptop's going, everything seems fine on that end. It might just be that one moment. I don't think there's anything else. Work, right? Isn't that always the issue? Doing good, a little bit bored? Why don't you play some Blaze Blue or something? I don't know. I played some Blaze Blue yesterday after doing PvP with Crimson on Sunday. I now kind of got into that Blaze Blue mood a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. So I managed to I'm playing the second game, and I went into the Abyss mode. Basically, you know, you gotta get through 500 floors, quote unquote. I made it all the way to the 500th floor and I lost. I'm like, damn it. I was doing good. Which, I brought this up with you, Crimson, but I'll say it again. When Crimson and I fight, I really just picked as Ragna because it's been so long since I played that I couldn't, like, you know, I just needed to pick, like, a more easy character to understand, right? And, you know, I was slowly learning some combos, right? Well, while Crimson and I were doing PvP, there was a moment where I found a combo, right? I found a combo. And I brought up how I'm like, man, I wish I could continue this combo. But then we're both kind of like, that kind of felt like a combo ender. And while you were right on that, Crimson, it was kind of a combo ender. I found a way to continue the combo and lead it into Carnage Scissors. To be fair, I probably learned this before. Now that I'm like thinking about this, but you know, I relearned it and discovered it myself. So you know, discovered it. You know what? I'm gonna turn the audio off and turn it back on. Stuttering just a little bit here and there. Yeah, I kind of find it annoying. I get to the final battle and then only to lose, but like, dang it. Orphan Maker, are the colors on the screen actually normal, or are the blacks green? Like, this guy's outfit right here, this Hunter Scholar, is it black or green? These are very important questions. By the way, kind of just chill, mostly work on story. However, I want to go to Outer Lenosa because I haven't been there yet. And I want to unlock the area. We'll probably also go do Dragoon mission. Because I got at least one to do. If I manage to get to level 50, we could do the last one too, but we'll see. It was yellow? Are you serious, Shrew? Or not Shrew, Orphan? Okay, hold on. I made it to Outer Lenosa. This is all I wanted. I might as well go here and grab that. Because you brought up how, like, when you were watching Crimson play a little bit of Fire Emblem Awakening, you're bringing up how the black coat looked green to you. So, part of me is wondering if it's either your eyes or your screen. Here, we'll tune to this. You think? You can't tell? Okay, hold on. Okay. This guy right here, this merchant. That I'm gonna call a vest. What color is that? His most outer shirt. By the way, before I continue, I have to do unless I hear otherwise, I have to do a hard cap at like 3 hours. Or in this case, maybe even a little bit less than 3 hours. So, yeah, probably a more shorter stream. Gray? Well, I can take that, honestly. Like, I would say black, but, you know, you can maybe say, like, a very dark gray. I can at least give you that. What about their shirt? What color is their shirt? Both of them have the same color, so either would apply. Orange? Yeah, probably. I would say, like, somewhere between, like, yellow and orange, like, some weird in-between. So, yeah, I think that would be fine. I think that would work. Okay. You might be okay, Orphan. Alright, I want to do the Dragoon mission. Get that done, so we're going to Gridania. I just wanted to get here first. If that's the case, then I have no clue how you were getting, like, green from Robin when Crimson was playing Fire Emblem Awakening. I have no clue how you got that color. Speaking of Awakening, Crimson, did you play some more? Are you specifically only going to be, like, playing that through the Discord channel? Okay, I need to go to North Shroud. No, damn it. You did not? Okay, it's fair. I did not need to go through this way. It will be faster to just turn around. I know last time you were playing it, you were doing some level grinding on through the DLC. Did you do enough level grinding, or do you feel like you need to do a little bit more? I did not mean to go to Central Shroud, because I'm dumb. You think you're good? Okay. Yeah, some of your units were like level 1, level 2, so letting them catch up a bit would have been a good idea. Yeah, one in North Shroud. I mean, here's the thing, Crimson. Like, you could just always go to the next chapter and just give it a shot. There's no harm. Besides, you're on casual mode, so if anyone dies, you can keep going. Well, unless it's Chrom or Robin. That's a game over. But, you know, there has to be at least some sort of challenge. Can't be Phoenix mode. Crimson, if you like Fire Emblem enough after playing Awakening and you decide to play Fates, please don't play Phoenix mode. That's too insulting. That's insulting to your own intelligence right there. You gotta get used to the strategy games. I will admit, it takes some time to get used to it. Just don't play Phoenix mode. At least play casual. Hell, when I played Fates the first time, I played casual. Because I was struggling a lot with Awakening. Again, strategy games is a different mindset to get used to. So, after having a lot of trouble with Fire Emblem Awakening, I think when I played Fates... No, wait. No, it wasn't Fates that I played casual mode. I think it was Shadows of Valentia. Because I struggled a lot with Fates. I think that's right. It was something like that. You're used to insulting your own intelligence, but Phoenix mode is a big insult. Like, you don't need Phoenix mode. Like, that is ridiculous. That is journalist mode. Are you a journalist? No. You are not. Right, I'm going back to... I forgot why I was heading this way. Alright. Let's continue the Dragoon stuff. Alright. Going after Einstein, I think. Wait for Ein's... ST9. I don't know. Where are we going? The Double Dragoon. Where am I going? Okay, turn around. Got it. There should be one more Dragoon mission after this, I think. But I need to be level 50. I'm assuming that's how it works. I just figured, let's get this done. And then we'll go back to working on plot. I booted this up a little bit yesterday. Just a little bit. When I booted this up, I worked a little bit on... Well, okay, I worked on the hunting log, and I did everything I kind of could. Turns out a lot of the ones I was missing was in Outer Lenosa, which I just opened up right now. So now I could go ahead and finish up Outer Lenosa. But then I did a little bit of crafting in Weaver, so that was something. What the I'm not touching the controller. The controller disconnected for some reason. That was weird. It's like, what the hell? I'm not doing that. But then I worked on Weaver a little bit. Really, with Weaver, I really only did all the ones that gave me, like, control or gathering stuff. Perception gathering. I think there's one that I didn't do. Or did... No, I wouldn't take care of that. So I still need to do, like, the other half of this. But it's all strength-based stuff, and I should probably go through my inventory soon. It wants to play... My controller wants to play Miku. Oh, I see how it is. Well, too bad. You're not getting Miku today. Greetings, Master. It has been too long. Einstein, end this folly at once. You must know that each second the eye passes outside Ishgard's walls brings us closer to a repeat of the tragedy of 20 summers past. Surrender yourself and the eye, and return it to me to Ishgard before it's too late. But it is already too late, Master. For you see, Nidhogg has already awakened. What? Hear me, Master. You have mistaken the cause of the dragon's return. The eye is not to blame. A premonition came to me by virtue of the dragon within, warning me that the great worm would soon rouse. Even as he slumbered, Nidhogg seethed with irrepressible rancor for that wound of 20 years ago. That rancor will send him flying as a speeding arrow to Ishgard, whereupon death and devastation will ensue. But there is a possible solution. Were the eye taken to a remote land, far from the Holy Sea, then, and only then, Holy Sea. I thought that was I thought he was cutting himself off. Then and only then could destruction be averted, and the lives of the innocent Ishgardians be spared. You mean to make a bait of yourself? Nay, there is more to this than you let on. You seek vengeance for Ferndale. To me, the two are one and the same. You know my past better than anyone else. It was for no other reason than to avenge my family that I became a dragoon. Dragons long outlived men, and do not soon forget the wrongs done them. What grudge they harbor burns as a fire in their hearts, over time swelling into an unquenchable inferno. God damn it. You need only look back on history to see that Nidhogg grows stronger with each awakening. When last he darkened our skies, the great worm came within a hair's breadth of laying waste to Ishgard. Not sort of death will prevent him from completing his mission when he next he wakes. Nidhogg took everything from me. Now I shall take everything from him, even if it means my life. The eye works in ways men can ill comprehend, but this much is plain. In choosing 2 Azure Dragoons in one generation, it means for us to join together in a common cause. Adventurer, you have heard my resolution. Now I ask that you lend me your power, the power of the dragon. In the long and proud history of Ishgard, never before have 2 Azure Dragoons arisen at the same era to fight as one. This is our best, nay, our only chance to send the great worm to eternal slumber. Behold my armor. This is the Deshan mail, forged in the lifeblood of dragons. As blood calls to blood, so too does the armor call to the dragon within, redoubling the wearer's strength thereby. If you would realize your potential as an Azure Dragoon, you must needs clad yourself in the same. Clad so, you will inherit the technique passed from Azure Dragoon to Azure Dragoon, down through the generations. Then, and only then, will your training be complete. But first, you must win the Draxian mail as I and Sir Alberic did before you, by proving yourself worthy in the ultimate trial of the Azure, a sense of battles so harrowing as to send the unworthy to an early demise. Master, once the adventurer acquires the armor, pray see to it that he learns to harness the power of the dragon in full. Estein, wait! Save your worries. I do not mean to make myself easy prey for dragons. I take my leave of you. He was not evil this entire time. Granted, I have not been paying attention to the plot of this. I felt like that was worthy of paying attention to. Guess I need to head back to the town, I believe. But yeah, I only played a little bit yesterday. This. So, also yesterday, I decided it's been a little while. I booted up Dragon Quest Heroes 2. I stopped playing because the grind of getting the missing weapons was just getting very tiring. Because it's RNG, right? So, I decided, let's play for a little bit. And 3 times in a row, I got not only duplicates, but the same type of duplicates. So I'm like, okay, I'm giving it one more shot. And of course, as soon as I say I'm giving it one more shot, I get one that I'm missing. Hold on. Forgive me, I was deep in thought. Now then, as to acquiring the armor of which Estein spoke. At first, it was my intention to bequeath my own armor to you. I am an Azure Dragoon no longer, and its powers are wasted on me. It would be simply enough to hand it over to you and complete your training right here and now. But it is as Estein said, the